Hello, this one is to show how to do text on a curve, again for a t-shirt design. So first off we get a circle, anywhere, doesn't really matter. Doesn't have to be a circle, can be an oval, can be anything you want. Let's do a little bit of an oval. Let's say that big. Doesn't matter if it's got a fill, it's really kind of irrelevant. Then you go to your text tool here, click and hold, and goes down to type on a path tool, which is what you want to do. Now you can click the top or the bottom, it doesn't really matter. Click anywhere in the middle there. So then you type your text. So let's just put text on A, that's your top bit of text. Now we want to blow that up obviously, so we literally highlight it all and just pick a nice big font. I mean, you can just type it in here, just type 200, that'll do. It's on, we don't want it there, so we want it in the center, so we do Option, Shift and C for center. Puts it at the bottom there, it's still centered but it's upside down. Two ways to fix this. When you click on the black arrow tool, you get editable lines here. Now these are, I'm going to these at a later date, but the one you're looking for is this one. And you see the arrow appears when you're on it, means you can move it inside or to the top and literally just center it, that middle arrow, that little line there on that square, that center, let go. And that's your text up at the top there. Now you can also edit it as a text format, colour change it, anything you want to do like that. But I've got spaces here that I'm not happy with, I don't like them, so I'm going to change them. So you put your cursor, so you get your text one wherever you want it. I hold down my Option key. No, I don't. I hold down my Shift key. No, I don't do that either. Is it a Command key? I think it might be a Command key. Anyway, right. So literally, you then, this is the Option key and the left and right arrow key. And you can bring them in, take them out, whichever you want to do. I want to come in a little bit with each one of those. Because I use these quick keys all the time, I don't actually look at what I'm doing. So when I'm telling you what I'm doing, I have to look down to see what I'm actually doing. So anyway, that looks better to me. It is still centered. Now we convert it. So you need the black arrow tool. It won't convert in format, in text. It has to be in the black arrow tool. And you go to type and you go to create outlines. So there's your text on the curve. Let's just give it a nice colour. I don't know, give it a red. That'll do. That's outline, so we don't want that. We want a red outline, red fill. So we've got our top text. We now want to say text on a curve. So I want a curve underneath here as well. So again, we go to our tool, our circle tool, ellipse tool, I think they call it. Not too much of a curve, I don't think. You can follow that top curve, but just do it by eye. And then this is selected still, so select it again. Click on the bottom there, or anywhere, doesn't really matter. And write the word curve, or whatever text you want to put in. Get the black arrow tool, you'll again see these, so you want the top one this time, bring it down, and there it will appear. Now again, I think that's the whole thing needs to be bigger. And then bring that U in, I think, a little bit. Like that. That's enough, that'll do for me. Type, create outlines. Fill colour. Let's check it up there. I think it still needs to be a little bit bigger. Let's do that. Let's find out where the centre is. So highlight the top one. Get your rulers, which is Command and R. You'll see them appear. Drag and hold one across to the centre of that box. See where that is in comparison. It's nowhere near, so bring it across so it's centered. Like that. That is supposedly centered. Does that mean it looks? It'll do that. Let's funk it up a little bit. Let's stick a star in the middle of there. Like that. Now everything's rounded and curved. That looks a little bit odd, doesn't it? So let's stick a thick stroke line on there. Let's say 12 and round it, round the cap, round the corner. Option, path, outline stroke, pathfinder and unite. There you go. Now again, you can add any text, and that just literally makes a t-shirt, text t-shirt, a little bit more interesting. You know, a bit of style to it, a bit more, you know, something. And that's roughly it. Okay.